Good morning, my friends, and Happy New Year. I'm out in my backyard, and I wanted to get this Geobin Junior, which we're going to call him G Junior. And this was a Christmas present that I got from Brick. And, I aimed him in this direction and said, this is what I want. So I got it. Anyway, it is from Yardfully. And Yardfully is the company that I got the larger bin from, and I was under the impression, let me just show you the larger one. You can see that I'm a little more than halfway full, and you can see how deep that is. This comes up to, that's my hip right, almost my hip right there. So maybe about 42 inches, 43 inches. And I was under the impression that the mini would be smaller. And I don't just mean shorter, but I was thinking that the circumference of it would be less. But apparently it isn't. It was the same size. I mean, this one we actually wrapped more. There's, here's where it ends, and we wrapped it the whole way around here, and so it actually made it a smaller circle than this one is going to be, but this one is shorter, and this one comes just a couple inches above my knee. So maybe, what is that, 30, maybe 32 inches, something along those lines. And the other one, I would guess, is 40, maybe about 44 inches. And so anyway, I wanted to have an open area, and that's what they suggest is having an area that you can have an open bin. The one behind me is kind of in an awkward position. It's under my plumeria trees, and so the plumeria, when they were dropping with the fungus on the backside of their leaves, it was falling into my compost. And also I'm finding that this is just, for me, it's just, I'm about 5'5", and it's just a little bit much for me. This would be full on the other one. I had some plants in that section, so I thought, well, I'll just let them rest here. They're little pentas. But I have loads of stuff here to fill in, so hang on just one sec. Okay, back again. Well, what I want to do is tell you that I pulled all of the mulch and all of the dirt. Let me just get my rake under here, and I'm gonna have a little chit chat with you. I've got loads and loads of paper and moringa. These moringa trees. We had to take one down, and so we got loads of branches and stuff. And the mulch, Rick just put it through the chipper shredder, so it's just a great mulch that's going to go in there. But what I did first was I picked up all of the mulch that was down, and let me just start out with some mulch. Whoa, that sounds heavy, doesn't it? Kind of move that around. I did put down cardboard first because I wanted to try and hold back any weeds that might come up. And I have to say, I guess I thought it was going to have more form to it. Senior over here, we got that in September. Hang on just a sec. It's starting to get a little warm out here. We got this in September, and so it was really quite warm. There you go, moringa. Make yourself useful. And I thought it would have more stability, but it seems to be kind of limpy. Somehow in the pictures they don't really show you that. It looks like it's really something that would hold its form quite well. And so with our good old shredded cardboard and paper, all kinds of stuff. And then I did take up the mulch, and wow, I was finding very large worms. I don't see anybody in there, but I'm sure they are. I don't think they ran off anywhere. Okay, and that gives us a few inches. And really, I think I'm going to have to wet this down. And the other thing I wanted to show you, oh, I have one more. I'm hoping you can see this. Let me just put it in here and show you. Is the other tool that I bought when I bought Senior was this aerator, which is really great for anybody who, you know, is making it easier. It works really well, and it's simple, sturdy, and it was Amazon. I don't really need it for this, but I just wanted to demonstrate it to you a little bit. And this is more of the moringa. And moringa is the miracle tree, they call it, because it's so high in vitamins and everything else. But it also has a lot of moisture in it. And the, I know I've got more mulch here, more paper shred. Probably much too much carbon, but I think once that moringa takes over. This is well over a week old, and this is the moringa leaves. Let me just get this in here and then I'll talk to you about it. It is New Year's Day, very early, so I don't want to, but look at that, it's still wet. And these leaves have been inside, and it's liquid. I'll rinse this out, but for instance, these branches just will break off very easily, like this. And so this portion is what you want to eat, and this portion is what you want to dry. It's the highest in its vitamins and nutrition, and has a little bit of a bite to it, a little bit of a stronger flavor, like a little green flavor, I guess is all I could say. But this part, because it's a little mottled and what have you, isn't going to have as much vitamins in it. So this is what I used to just throw away, just throw over the, and then I realized, what am I doing throwing that away? How silly of me. I could be either giving it to the worms or I could be giving it to my compost. So that's where it's going to go in 2024, because we learned so much more in 2024. At least I hope we do. So that was really all I wanted to show you, was that this is my new toy And I'm hoping that I can get loads and loads of compost, and I will certainly let you know how much better this one works than Senior. You know, so it's going to be G Senior and G Junior. I guess we could call them Big George and Little George if we wanted to rename them. But I think because it's got a shorter side, it's going to hold much more firm. And once we get back to cutting grass and having other things available, then we'll have more to put in there. So anyway, I wanted to just take you around for just a moment, if I could, and show you that these are my Everglades tomatoes. I'm sure I just saw something that was red. Let me see if I can find them. Let's see, where are you? Well, I see ones that are green. This is the bin that has. That's my garlic that I bought a garlic from the grocery store and took it apart. And I know I just saw a red one. Do you guys see a red? Anyway, it's full of green fruit. You can see their blossoms everywhere. You see the greens. Doggone it. Sorry. I see you down there. Oh, wait. There you go. So you know I'm not lying. It's the first tomato of the season, and not bad. A good chaser after the moringa. So that was it. Just wanted to show you that the plumeria have all dropped their leaves. Excuse me. This is the Florida red maple, and you can see that it actually has just a couple little red, sort of reddish leaves on it. And this is I'm sorry, did I say Florida red maple? And then these are the crepe myrtles. This is the raspberry one that always leaves its buds on the top. And then this is kind of the old standard mauve colored crepe myrtle. And I think while we're borrowing the chipper shredder, we might cut these back and chip those. So anyway, that was all I wanted to show you. It's a beautiful day out here. These are my mangoes taken from a seed. I don't think I'll get a really good tasting mango. But let me come back over here where the sun isn't quite in my eyes. See if I can get back far enough to give you a sweep. Here we are in Florida. It's going up to 70 today. We were 45 last night. So it was a cool night, but you can see it's going to be a beautiful day. I hope everybody has a great day. Happy New Year. I hope you all have a healthy, happy 2024. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.